Hi, I'm Frank Franciosi with Novozymes Nature's Green Relief. And today we're going to learn how to aerate and top dress a lawn using compost. This is an aerating machine. You can rent this pretty much at any rental place. You can rent it by the hour or by half a day. And this machine is designed to actually pull cores of soil out of your grass layer. Now, why do you want to do that? You want to do that to relieve compaction, to get some seed, to break up any hard areas that you have or maybe some bare spots in there. So we're going to aerate this yard. We're going to pull out those cores. When we're done with that aerating, we're going to put some seed out and then top dress it with compost. Here's what we're actually pulling out. We're pulling out a nice little soil plug. And if you look down here on the ground, you'll see the plugs and the holes. Now that's going to be great because that's going to provide some air for the roots and get the grass to relieve any compaction that we have. This is Nature's Green Relief compost. Now, why do you want to add compost to a yard? Well, if you've seen the cores that we pulled out of here, the soil was very, very red and clayey. This is organic matter. It's about 80% organic matter. And by top dressing, okay, you're adding organic matter to the soil. Most of the soils here in North Carolina only have about 1% organic matter. Ideally, you want to have about 5% organic matter in your soil. So this is going to do this the old-fashioned way. We're going to go ahead and sling some of this out. Ideally, we want to have about a ½ inch of material spread out on here. Now, before we spread it out, we want to put out some seed and then top dress it with the compost. And now what we want to do is we want to put out our seed. Normally on a lawn, you want to put about a ¼ pound to a pound per 1,000 square feet. But you need to check and see, depending on whether you have a shade variety or whether you need a sun variety. You can go to NC State Turf Files, it's ncstateturffiles.com, and see if you can identify what type of grass you have and what type of seed rate you want. So we spread our seed out along the area. Try to get it as level as you can. Obviously, if you have some bare spots, you want to probably put out a little bit heavier in the bare spots. You can also do this with a fertilizer spreader. Now we're ready to apply our compost. Our seed's down, we've aerated already. We want to try to get about a ½ inch layer on this. There's really no easy way to do this other than just to do it by hand. There are some commercial applicators out there that'll actually apply this for you. But if you wanted to do it yourself, this is the way to do it. Just kind of shake that shovel, try to get it as even as possible over the top layer of the ground. Now you may have some clumps or areas where you got it too heavy, and that's where you come back with a regular springtime rake, and I just rake it one way and then rake it back the other way. And that delivers about what you need, about a ½ inch of compost on there. After you're done with this, if you have irrigation, turn on your irrigation water and you'll get seed germination in about 6 days to about 12 days. Thanks a lot. If you got any more questions, go to naturesgreenrelief.com.